Digimon Alysion was first announced at DigimonCon in March 2025. A Digimon card game client app that will not only have new characters, but also new Digimon, like Genmon. New mechanics like Digi-Ally that make it a little bit different from just the card game itself. Then it got quiet for a little while. Early in July, more information started to come out, with another official trailer, showing off not just a new champion form for Renamon, but also all the more looks at our all-female cast. People have even started to be able to play an early version of the game at events like AnimeCon that gave us all the more peeks at the new Digimon. Mostly about the new Digimon, honestly. So few people have actually talked about the gameplay at all. Now that might seem a bit of a bummer for many of us who don't have the time or money to go out to events to play the game. Or, we're just nerds who want to sit at home and talk about nerdy things on the internet. So I don't have to leave the safety of my house? Nerd! So for the rest of us, we seem to be out of luck. Then it happened. They announced that there was going to be a closed beta test for Digimon Alysion. But of course it would be just a Japan-only event, like many things, right? Wrong. That's right, there is a closed beta application open right now that all of us can apply for if you are watching this video as it goes live. No matter where you are, as long as you are 13 years of age or older and have a moderately decent phone, you have until August 3rd to sign up. I've jumped in on immediately, but with only 10,000 participants allowed in, it will take some luck for many of us to get in. Let us take a quick look at what they have put on their website, and the surprisingly quick and easy 10 questions you must answer to get your entry done in a matter of minutes. If you need a link to the Digimon Alysion website, it's right in the description below. Welcome to the Digimon Alysion website. For the longest time, this is about all you had to see, and there was the initial trailer available. But now, if you look right behind me, get out of the way, the closed beta button, you will see it all the time on the website right here. You can click it at any time. So, if you're just looking for that, it's quick and easy. We are getting details that, yes, as suspected, this takes part in Lacuna, which is the same world as Digimon Liberator, if you've been keeping up to date on that, which is still the ongoing Digimon story that is the comic and novel that is available online for free. And so this takes place in the same universe, though likely we will be not talking very much about the same characters instead of these three here. Which, very briefly, Kanata's our beginner that we will most likely be following the most. Future looks very much like a AI that will, or Digimon life form. It's probably going to be something like that, that she will end up being. I could be wrong on that, but she definitely seems to be hiding a secret. Kind of has some oddities to it that look like we've been definitely dealing with that with a few characters in Liberator. Velner is our Rika, would be my guess, especially because I'm pretty sure she's the one that actually is partnered with Renamon, and so she's the more serious master of a guild. DIWO, probably Digimon World Online or Digimon World Order or something like that, trying to recruit the other characters. And Genmon, the absolutely adorable Digimon that we saw in the very first trailer. So again, not a huge amount, but we're starting to get a little more details. Now about these three little panels, the most important thing I saw was here with Koromon. Play the game Nurture Your Digimon and obtain your favorite cards. So by nurturing your Digimon, do you actually get these cards, or are these totally separate things? Why else would we nurture our Digimon if it doesn't give us cards? What else does that give us? But the rest of it, I mean, the client we've seen little pictures of here and there in the trailers. This is what the story looks like. It looks a little bit quite like what Riorise's story looked like. But here's really what we're here to look for. Is the closed beta test now accepting beta tester applications? Of course, you do see on the side this bird on our left, which I'm guessing because of the gems, that's Genmon? I did not expect Genmon to become a bird. It looked more like a squirrel or chipmunk or something. But that's their form. I'm quite surprised. And this over here is the new form for Renamon that we saw briefly in the trailer as well. So this is the most important thing. If you are coming into this right now at time of release, you have until August 3rd. If you're a little behind on seeing this video, unfortunately it may well have passed by then. The testing period will be in August of 2025, so you will not have long after this registration period closes to actually do it. As they will state later, the test is only going on for a single month, and then it will be closed. then you will have to actually get the official version of it to participate. You have to delete the old one to get the new one. So, does that mean this is fully coming out in September? It's certainly a possibility, based on what we have here. So we could have this in September, Beatbreak in October, and Time Stranger all in October. They are dumping everything at the same time, if that's true. As stated, do bear in mind there are only 10,000 players who will get into this. So, unfortunately, if you put in an application, I assume there will be far more than 10,000 applicants. So, be aware of that. But all of these requirements for it are very easy. Make sure you have an email address that can be used. Gmail is a great one. They seem to like. iOS has some extra things you have to do, like test flight, apparently, which, of course, it's Apple. They're going to have more complicated ways of getting in and make you jump through more hoops. Make sure you have an Android version of 11 or higher. I mean, I have version 15. I checked on my phone, so that shouldn't be a problem for most people. Though the RAM might be a slight issue for some people. And as I said, make sure you are at least 13 years of age, and if you are a minor, you will have to get your parents' permission, but I'm sure you're used to that kind of thing. Most of these guidelines is that, it may not work for you, unfortunately. It may not run smoothly because it's a beta. They can suspend it at any time. There's no in-game purchases during a closed beta. Those are all very simple things that nothing here is particularly surprising to see upon it. So, let me go over here and show you what the questionnaire is and what I answered if you just go down here and do it. Because I've already answered it, I don't want to anger them by applying another one. But they do email you your results. So let me go and load those up for you right now. So this is what the questionnaire itself looks like. You will have to put in your email address. That's the one thing I'm not showing here, but you can easily find my business email if for some reason you do wish to contact me over on my Twitch page and other such things. But, so what regions? So yeah, you can be in any regions, whether you're on Apple or Android, your general age range, making you feel older the further you slide down that list. How much into Digimon I am. I mean, my entire channel is about Digimon. I don't know. Am I a dedicated fan, guys? Let me know. If you've ever played any of the following, the card game, toys, video games, mobile games, yep, I've done all that. How much of my experience with card games. I honestly haven't played a lot of them recently, so there's a little bit less of that. Some of the other card games you've possibly played recently, whether it's digital in the first one or physical for the second one. I'm sure many of you will have many more of these checked off than I do. I'm not the hugest person on the card games. How much money they can expect to make from you is basically what 9 is asking about. And then where did you first learn about Alysion? Whether, it's my channel, you can type it in right there. Or, if you watch Digimon Con, you found it on X, anything. And then, that's it. You just answer these 10 quick questions, submit, and your entry will be in, and you'll be in the lottery for the 10,000 slots that'll be coming. I wish all of you luck for everyone that has entered in. It will be only a few of us, but hopefully, even if you don't get into this now, we'll get all the more information from it, and it seems, if this all goes well, and they go quickly from the closed beta to opening up the rest of it, maybe, just maybe, we'll get this in September. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're looking to more know about the other game that's coming out, Digimon Time Stranger, here is more information, all the latest information that we got from the reveals that have been coming from that, and I'm sure there will be more about all of these games to come soon.